Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we've got some balance changes for Merge Tactics. We have been waiting for this. Let's see if they live up to our expectations. I'm really hoping that they nerf some things that needed to be nerfed, buff some things that needed to be buffed to hopefully be able to help out against some of the things that have been really, really strong. I think this will show us kind of the pulse of the team in relationship to the game and what really needs to be done. So let's jump in here. If you guys have already read through this, why don't you comment down below things that you think they missed out on and why? I think that could be helpful. All right, so we've got the Archer Queen here. Range. As I take a sip of my coffee. Range 5 to 4. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Invisibility. Oh, I like the invisibility duration because sometimes a unit dies like, oh, it's so close, you know what I mean? You're just like, oh, if she'd only come out of invisibility quicker, then we would have been good. So I think that this is good. Archer Queen deals steady damage to multiple targets with low risk. Yes. We're keeping that core strength, but encouraging players to take more risk when using her, giving opponents more chances to counter her. Encouraging players to take more risks when using her. Oh, because her range is less, so you're going to want to scoot her forward. Giving opponents better chances to counter her somewhat. Yes. Okay. So up at the top it says nerf, so all of these are nerfs. P.E.K.K.A. nerf. I feel that's a little bit unexpected. Damage is down 6%. Not a big one. P.E.K.K.A. offers a strong front line and the best single target burst damage for just 3 elixir. We're slightly reducing her damage to give other high damage troops a better chance to shine. Okay, interesting. Knight is the best and cheapest tank, and he doesn't need much damage, so we slightly reduce his attack speed. I think that's fair. Like, when you think about the Knight, you don't think about damage. So, like, you think about a unit that stands there while the archers or other things do the damage for you. So, I think that's a good one. Ouch. Damage reduction, 50% to 40%. This modifier is a bit too harsh. And ranged troops, so we're adjusting it to make it less punishing. Okay, so right now, these are the nerfs. Wildly unexpected, to say the least. P.E.K.K.A. and Knight were nowhere on my sheet of things that I think needed to be nerfed. I think that clan heal, like I've said 550 times, the clan heal needs to be less, especially at full clan. It is impossible to take things out. The heal is way too much. It either needs to heal slower or it needs to heal less. Something along those lines. I think that the Ranger ramp up speed needs to be a little bit less, or it needs to not go up as high. So as you go on in the game, and things live for longer because there's more 3-star units, all that kind of stuff, then they have that ability to just keep getting faster and faster and faster and faster. So something there needed to be done. I think that Bandit level 3 needed to be tweaked a little bit. I don't know if they can do that. That would mean probably that Bandit level 1 needed to be tweaked. But I think that the dash initiation of level 3 is a little bit insane. Like, it absolutely shuts things up. Maybe it dashes quicker, but not as far at higher levels. I don't know. I think something needed to be done there. Those are just some right off the top of my head that I think needed work. Spear Goblin damage, which is interesting because I feel like the Spear Goblin already does pretty good damage. Spear Goblin is too weak at the moment, so we're buffing his damage. It throws slow, but it hits kind of hard. Bomber I like because I have been really enjoying throwers lately, so I'm okay with this. Bomber damage 96 to 108, so up 12%. Bomber performs well, but skilled players spread out their troops to limit his impact. Yes, we're slightly increasing his damage to help him be more valuable. Another unit that I would have loved to see a nerf to, Princess single target damage. It's crazy. Like, sometimes a level 2 Princess will just destroy a single target unit when, like, her whole thing is, hey, I'm going to do splash damage, but she does really good point damage as well. Mega Knight damage. Yes. I think this is... Whoa, Mega Knight's going to be sick now. Mega Knight is a solid tank, but as a 4-cost troop, he can't do much on his own once his allies are defeated. We're improving his offense so that investing in him feels more reliable. Yo, 42%? That's crazy. Mega Knight's going to pop off now. Brawler, we're going up 33% for the hit points and 33% for the hit points there. 80%. Dude, Brawler is going to be sick. So you've got the... do I even know what all of them are? Prince? Barbarian? Mega Knight? Is it Mega Knight? Yeah, Mega Knight's Brawler and Ace. I'm missing the other one right now. Brawlers just aren't tanky enough at the moment, so we're giving them a hit point increase. You know what's interesting to me? There's a lot of, like, hit point increases. Like, we've got Juggernaut, we've got Noble, we've got Brawler, and we kind of have Clan with the way that it heals. That's kind of a hit point increase. I feel there's a lot of that. I feel like they could come up with some more unique traits. I don't know. Undead troops don't start with strong burst damage, and it takes a while to knock out cursed enemies and gain their bonus. So we're making that bonus more rewarding. Okay, cool. Less is more. Less is more isn't rewarding enough modifier to make players change their strategy, so we're making it more impactful. Okay, cool. So here we go. This might be interesting. Valkyrie hit speed. Hit speed is decreased, so she's going to spin slower and she's going to do more damage. Okay. Valkyrie is relatively balanced, but we want to slow her down while keeping her damage per second at the same level. That makes sense. This helps create more distinct attack rhythms. Okay, cool. Skeleton King, hit speed, slower, more damage. I feel like he already hits pretty slow, if I'm honest. But I've talked about how much damage he does. He's freaking crazy, man. As he levels up, sometimes he just rips through things. So that'll be interesting. Skeleton King is meant to embody the ultimate fantasy of power, but his damage falls short compared to P.E.K.K.A. Well, duh. Well, actually, that's kind of interesting. But, I mean, he does splash damage, so of course it is. So we're increasing his damage to better match the expectations. Goblin hit speed is going to be faster. Wow, okay. Faster and more damage, but a little less health. So more like a glass cannon. That's cool. I feel like that makes more sense to me when it comes to the Goblin. We want Goblin to be the fastest single target damage dealer. Yeah, cool. Okay, Juggernaut is getting a decrease. Oh no, ally shield 15 to 20. Self shield 30 to 20. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. Juggernauts are too complicated, so we're simplifying things on the number side. We also updated the description to make it clear that players that the ally shield and self shield can stack. Cool. I've kind of talked about that a couple of times. That's good. So they want you to use Juggernaut to help other units, not to necessarily just help themselves. I like this. I think that it's a good step. I think that they missed the biggest ones, though. We were, at least me, I wasn't too worried about single units. I was more worried about, hey, Clan is healing too much. Like, people are still just going to go for Clan, and they're going to throw the Mega Knight in there to get the Brawler bonus with the Barbarian. And then Rangers. Rangers aren't touched at all, y'all. Not a single Ranger unit is touched. Am I reading that correctly? I am reading that correctly. Okay. So the strongest thing in the game is still the strongest thing in the game. Why don't we jump in here and just play a couple? I wanted this to be a little bit shorter of a video, just because I wanted it to mainly be about that. But the biggest thing we're going to do here, I think, is go in and try and see how... Oh, this is gonna be a bit of a bummer. We're gonna get owned by this. Actually, Knight's gonna do less damage now. I already forgot about that. So the Knight's gonna do a little less damage here. Okay. Yeah, stun him, and then make your way over there. I think before I would have lost that interaction. Oh, man. Was really hoping to get a, What are you doing? Okay, back left is where I want to go. Alright. I should be fine against this guy, honestly. Whoa! Dude, the Goblin just got melted. Oh, and they didn't do anything to the Royal Ghost, which is comical to me. Great balances! Dude, what the heck, man? Oh! I feel like it's kind of like asking for a specific gift for Christmas and getting something that you literally didn't want. It's like, hey, I really want this skateboard. And then for Christmas, they're like, hey, we know that you wanted a skateboard, so we got you rollerblades. Like, I wanted a skate. I didn't ask for rollerblades. I wanted a skateboard. Why didn't you give me rollerblades? Dang, dude. Like, I feel like Ghost was one of the biggest things, too, that people have been asking for. Why is that Dark God absolute... Oh, is it? It is Fighting Fever. I lose this. Okay. I'm not gonna... I don't want to start the direction, though, of... And it's probably a little bit too late. I don't want to start the direction of just complaining. But I do want to just clarify. I am quite disappointed in these decisions. I don't think that it was the best. That this is the best choice for a lot of these things. Okay, front left. Can we? Yes, that's what I wanted, dude. So Spear Gob's gonna be doing. Oh, don't stand next to each other, frig. Walk forward. No, not but. Whoa. Did they really both have to walk forward? Nice. But let me know how you guys feel. I think some of the changes are good. I think all of the changes are good. I don't think that they were what we were necessarily asking for, is all that I'm kind of trying to say here. Okay, so here's the Mega Knight. Okay, so they're going Assassins. And we pretty much already know that. And they're just trying to hide them, which is quite comical. Okay. So we should be able to absolutely rip them up here. Don't do this crap again, dude. I'm gonna lose it. Bro? How can you be this blind? Dude, I literally cannot even begin to explain my disappointment. What the heck? Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm gonna send a quick message real quick. Goodness gracious, man. Y'all, like, what the heck, dude? How do you miss that? How do you miss that? That guy's winning just because he has a Royal Ghost. Why is my goblin walking around that way? I'm actually blown away right now. We lose. And now we're gonna have to wait for more balance changes. Like dude, it's so disappointing. It's such... Oh my gosh, I'm trying to stay positive. It's such a big miss. What is happening, dude? Okay, so he should be good now. Like, no, run it back, man. Like, balance changes tomorrow, too. We need more balance changes tomorrow. Otherwise, this mode is done. The mode's done. You're not going to be able to keep players if it, like... Ah! Oh, man, dude. It's so hard because, like... You try and stay positive, but... Being positive in this situation isn't realistic. People move on so quick from stuff nowadays. They move on so quick from stuff nowadays. And you had one chance to bring everybody back, and you missed everything. You missed everything. Clan and Rangers is still incredibly broken, and the freaking Royal Gate, the Royal Ghost, is insane. Still. Dude, I genuinely feel sick. Like, that's not an exaggeration. What the heck, dude? Oh! I'm still gonna keep playing because I love this and you guys love this. But bro, I feel like the train might be gone. Especially because of how, like, the level that they hold themselves to from an accountability thing. Like, the number of games that have been really good that have been killed. They could have just made it to where people don't play the game enough, so they have to kill the mode. Which would be so sad because the answers were so obvious. Oh, man, my body hurts. I feel so uncomfortable right now because I'm actually, like, incredibly confused. I know some people will be like, dude, why are you overreacting? No. If you think I'm overreacting, then you don't understand the industry right now. Whoa. Look at that goblin over there doing work, dude. I need my bomber to walk forward before it goes down. Nah, or my giant skeleton. Good job, Knight. Wait, are we on? Oh, we're on ouch. Okay, I didn't realize we were on ouch. Nice. This is the one where they decreased it. So what we're doing right now is really, really good. Oh, man, y'all. All right. Well, it is what it is. We can't do anything about it now. I'll do my best talking to the team and bringing things up. But, like, the Royal Ghost was one of the things from the very beginning that we said, hey, this needs to be looked at. A 2-star unit should never be able to take out 5 other units by itself while they have full health. Shoot, man. Oh, dude, I'm so bummed. Well, hopefully our bomber does a good enough amount of damage here. Well, that will. Okay, good. Wow, big hit. I don't know why I'm, like, low-key. There we go. Expecting to... I'm so used to playing goblins that I'm always expecting another unit to come down. Guess this guy wasn't paying attention. I also don't know why I have had my bomber over here on the side, but whatever. Oh, man, y'all. You know what? I kind of want to go noble. If I could get a princess or something, that would be legit, because we already have one noble with the knight. We could get another one. Our front line's going to be nasty. Gosh, dude. I don't understand, man. I seriously don't understand. Alright, so their backline of stuff is going to get pretty wrecked. Where is... Goblins in the front left. I need the goblin to take out the giant skeleton. But I think I need the giant skeleton right there. Alright, so this is going to give us noble, which is going to be good. I haven't been able to get, like, any eco at all, but I'm also not really selling too much currently. Well, they upgraded that goblin. Look at that. Oh, we get cooked. I think I go home here. Yeah, we go home. A couple of them were whatever. But hey, cool. Rangers, still just as good as they were before. All right, guys. Instead of getting frustrated, I'm going to end this here. Y'all comment down below truthfully how you feel about things. Love ya. See you in the next one. Peace out.